Wulfric was no joke and easily the toughest gym leader in Kalos. This absolute unit sat like a king upon an ice throne, small head, big body looking like a Dracozolt, then gave Ash the tough love his daddy wasn't around to hand out. With a generational beatdown so bad that Ash ran off depressed to stare into the non-existent sunsets, and probably consider going back to school. Beneath the mountain-sized frame and intimidating presence, Wulfric's one of the kindest souls in the entire series, spending his free time caring for abandoned, mistreated, and injured Pokemon. He wasn't trying to break Ash, he was trying to fix him, and boy did it work when Ash came back better than ever. Wulfric is the Ice-type gym leader of Snowbell City in the Kalos region, a massive snowman standing as your roadblock to the Pokemon League. Despite living in a frozen city surrounded by snow and glaciers, he's one of the warmest people in the series. Most people just remember the battle, Ash getting wiped with ease and all the drama to follow. But what about Wulfric giving him the reality check and harsh words he needed to reach that next level? He saw straight through Ash's obsession with winning and knocked him down, so he could hear that his belief in his team and his flexibility are lacking. That's surprisingly deep coming from a man that looks like he believes in power over all else. It's pretty clear that Wulfric is enormous, broad shoulders, thick winter gear, a big beard, and enough body mass to make sure that he doesn't fit in any standard shelf sizes. Unless he doesn't plan on wearing sleeves. Oh wait, he doesn't. The name Wulfric comes from Old English elements, wolf meaning wolf, and rick meaning ruler or power, literally meaning wolf ruler, fitting for a man who commands the harshest environment in Kalos. His Japanese name, Urupu, is widely believed to derive from Urufu, meaning wolf, and Urupuso, the Japanese name for Legotus glauca, an alpine perennial herb native to cold regions stretching from Russia to Japan. Wulfric represents a more subtle theme, that the mental game is just as important as the physical game, and getting stronger isn't just about levels, in the anime at least. In the Pokemon XYZ anime, Ash gets to the Snowbell Gym and Wulfric is waiting for him on his self-made ice throne, fitting for a king. Wulfric notices Sawyer and is like, damn, if anyone knows that little green-haired nerd beat me, I'm gonna look bad in front of the ladies. So he just says he remembers having a good battle. Close call, Wulfric. Ash requests a battle, and without wasting time, they're both ready to throw down. With Horlucha versus Barack Obama. Abomasnow tanks a flying press and then cancels high jump kick with an ice shard. Woodhammer gets charged and Horlucha sends that big lug flying across the battlefield. It's running circles around this dumbass snowman and gets cracked in the nose by a high jump kick for the KO without breaking a sweat. What in the balls was that embarrassing performance? Avalugg comes out and misses Stone Edge. Sounds about right. And Karate Chop lands straight on the noggin. Avalugg is constantly getting healed seemingly crazy amounts while Horlucha is getting damaged due to hail. Gyro Ball clashes with Horlucha's high jump kick to make the most disturbing sounds, like nails on a chalkboard. Horlucha goes out and I'm really surprised its leg didn't break. Talonflame is sent out and flame charges Avalugg and everyone's getting hyped over this 50 base power move. Avalugg's like, what's your attack stat again? Boom! Avalanche right to the head and it's licking ice on the floor. Stone Edge misses again, surprise. And Ash is like, if flame charge got countered by Avalanche once, it won't happen again, and then it happens again, leaving Talonflame catching flies. Greninja is ready to save the day and now we've got a fight on our hands. Stone Edge hits Greninja, not, and Cut bonks Avalugg's head. Avalugg starts breakdancing with Gyro Ball, cancelling Aerial Ace, but Ash spams Water Shurikens to freeze Avalugg's feet, as if it wasn't already slow as balls. Then Cut follows to do more, no damage. For the life of me, I can't understand why he keeps barraging him with Cut, which isn't doing anything. He transforms into Ash Greninja, and Wulfric's like, what the hell is that? Greninja hates interviews, so smacks him around, dodges another Stone Edge, and lands a direct hit on Avalugg. Stone Edge didn't work 4 times, so Wulfric uses it again and Greninja just absolutely pounds the hell out of Avalugg. Why doesn't this thing just die? Avalanche does heavy damage. Greninja tries to land a cut, but it gets caught by Ice Fang and Gyro Ball blasts a defenseless Greninja into the next dimension. Wulfric wins. Wulfric tells Ash to be more flexible if he wants to win. Basically, Ash's bond isn't strong enough and he should have subscribed to my channel if he wanted to win. And if you've been enjoying the video so far, you should too. It helps the channel and we have a huge goal of 2,500, so thank you all, fingers crossed for that one. Ash gets depressed and runs off on his own after that Avalugg beatdown. And this is Ash's hardest moment. He goes through relationship problems, starts rethinking his own life, but he comes back because he heard that Sawyer is going to take his main character role if he doesn't. He challenges Wulfric to a rematch. They open with Bergmite versus Pikachu. Bergmite starts ice skating, allowing it to dodge Electro Ball and land an Icy Wind to freeze Pikachu's legs, turning Quick Attack into Slow Attack. Haha. Pikachu zaps it and it sharpens, then turns itself into a tornado with Rapid Spin. Pikachu's frozen legs get thawed by movement and everyone is amazed by this, which makes sense as nobody seems to go to school in this show. Pikachu counters Rapid Spin with Quick Attack to throw it off balance and slam its head in with Iron Tail to win the battle. That dreaded Avalugg comes out and gets zapped immediately, then tickles Pikachu with an avalanche. Gyro Ball almost catches Pikachu, but it Iron Tails the battlefield to make a dent and throw off its movement. The real Ash is back. Then he gets hit by a Stone Edge to mark the first time in history that Stone Edge hit, and Pikachu's out. Talonflame is sent out and Wulfric says all of your Pokemon have such fire in their eyes. And I'm really hoping it's not because Talonflame is a fire type, because otherwise I need to go back in time and pretend I didn't hear that. Talonflame goes for Flame Charge again and Avalugg actually lands another Stone Edge, but Ash counters BS with BS by Talonflame surviving. Steelwing scratches Avalugg and Avalanche seems to do nothing in this battle despite wrecking Ash last time. Flame Charge finishes Avalugg off and Wulfric says, "Grrr, what a powerful move." No, it's not. Abomasnow is last up, and Wood Hammers to send Talonflame flying even though it was already flying. Ice Shard starts lighting that bird up until it gets blasted on the head by a Wood Hammer for the KO. Greninja comes out and starts spanking Abomasnow with true speed. Hail is chipping away so Ash is on a timer. Cut slices Energy Ball and Greninja blocks Wood Hammer with ice. It's time, and Greninja transforms into Ash Greninja, and you know it's time to get serious when they use the fire effects on a water Pokemon in an ice gym. And the close-up eyes. Greninja starts whipping that boy like he owes him poker dollars, cutting through Wood Hammer and blasting him around with Water Shuriken. Wulfric's like, wait a minute, it's been a few days, how could you be that much stronger? And Ash is like, yeah, the producers gave my Mega Evolution special and my original ace to some other guy. They told me to hurry up and win this badge or I'm being cut from the show. Abomasnow Mega Evolves and it starts to land some good hits, but Greninja is just getting warmed up. Greninja starts ice skating, dodging Ice Shard while skating circles around Abomasnow for maximum disrespect. Water Shuriken is used as a distraction for Greninja to close the gap, and Greninja uses the most brutal aerial ace I've ever seen, which was more like a close combat, to give that snowman the ultimate beatdown. Wulfric is like, well, that was BS, but take this badge and scram, kiddo, and sends off Ash to the Kalos League. Wulfric is last seen during the Team Flare shenanigans while the top trainers of Kalos are fighting the giant Zygarde rock, because rocks are scary. And then he's never seen again. He was pretty much there to be a gym leader and done once the battle was over. In Pokemon X and Y, after acquiring 7 badges, you go to Snowbell City to challenge the gym, only to find there's a guy blocking it. Pokemon has a habit of bait and switching you with the 8th gym, don't they? Giovanni, Claire, Volkner. While Wulfric's in the Pokemon Village playing with some abandoned or abused Pokemon, who he commands effortlessly, showing his kind-heartedness. He regularly comes here to check on the Pokemon, and after seeing your 7 badges, he's off to the gym to prepare for your battle, even if you say no. And once he's gone, you can steal items from the Pokemon there. Well, his gym is open now, and I hope you're ready for one of the most annoying puzzles known to man. On the bright side, it's not another slippy slidey ice gym and they actually got creative with this one. It's like a gigantic Rubik-style puzzle with God knows how many combinations. Luckily, you can actually tell if you're doing it right as you go along. Otherwise, we'd all lose our minds. You need to step on colored switches which usually lead to a trainer battle and hope you have the right combination to move ahead. This puzzle isn't hard, but it's certainly annoying, especially since it's easy to forget which buttons you've already pressed when you're constantly being interrupted by battles. The trainers in here pack a punch, although nothing's out of the ordinary, so beat them and make it to the top to meet Wulfric. And you'll immediately notice this 3D chibi style gives everyone huge heads except Wulfric. Now he has a normal size noggin. He gives you Electron, Ice, and boring. He gets tired of his own rambling and you begin the battle. His team consists of Abomasnow, Cryogonal, and Avalugg, all in the high 50s. A solid ice team, but really only 3 Pokemon for the final gym leader? It's really just a joke. He leads with Abomasnow, and you're probably thinking, whoa, this guy's not playing around, he's sending out that Mega Beast that went toe-to-toe with Ash Greninja. No, it doesn't have a Mega Stone for some reason, and it has 3 freaking moves. Would it really be a crime just to add a sneaky Rock Tomb in there or something? Cryogonal is decent, a heavy hitter with Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, and fantastic speed to go with it. Hail for some reason, even though Abomasnow has Snow Warning, and Avalugg, who has heavy-hitting moves such as Avalanche, Crunch, and Gyro Ball, accompanied by a beastly 117 attack, and did I forget to mention an absolutely unspeakable 184 physical defense. Don't even bother using physical moves, super effective or not. If you attack it from the special side, as long as you have a move of base power 40, you're going to wipe the floor with that thing, because its special defense is abysmal, standing at 46. To put it into perspective, it's down there with pre-evolutions like Mankey and Inkay. Once you beat him, he gives you a kiss, the badge, the Ice Beam TM, and sends you off to the easiest Elite Four of your life. That was disappointing disappointing, especially if you saw the anime first and were expecting some epic showdown. In the Pokemon Adventures manga X and Y, Wulfric isn't utilized much at all. He's pretty much just a side character that has a gym. He's first mentioned when he and the other gym leaders head to Geosenge Town during Team Flare's attack. They arrive when things are getting real, with a flower-looking ultimate weapon emerging, leaving everyone praying for main character intervention. They fumble around like a gaggle of geese and try to stop the ultimate weapon form from blooming by hugging it. Yeah, and with the power of love, they manage to weaken the weapon, preventing any fatalities for the time being, yay, then get blasted away. Team Flare tell the public that the gym leaders caused the explosion, and just like real life, the idiot public believe every inch of BS, forcing the gym leaders to lay low and rescue people instead. They're seen at the end of the series once Team Flare have been defeated, ready to give the main characters a big ol' hug. Thanks everyone for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment what's your favorite version of Wulfric. For me, it's definitely the anime. His power and his presence were just overwhelming, and he really seemed like that big test before Ash was ready for the league. See you all in the next one.